Alright, what's going on, y'all? So months ago I did a story about Frito Lay. Now I'm going to do another story about Frito Lay, but this story has to deal with one person in particular, Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram started working at Frito Lay January 2011. Brandon Ingram served our country in the Navy. He's a veteran. Brandon Ingram worked so hard at this job that his wife believed that he wasn't even working and she was going to divorce him. He was working 20 hours a day. One point he actually worked 26 straight days. But on October 2nd, 2016, their life changed. He was using the dock door at Frito Lay. He went to go press the button and it automatically comes up, but he was electrocuted as he pressed the button. He was rushed to the hospital, rushed to the ER, but they passed 4 hospitals. The hospital that they took them to was actually one of Frito Lay's hospital, and it was 45 minutes away. Now, because of this electrocution, his whole body has changed. His body is no longer what it used to be. He cannot do anything. I'm not gonna say he cannot do anything, but he cannot do things that he used to do. He can barely get out of bed by himself. There's other things that he can't play with his kids, and there's a lot of other things that he's used to doing that he's no longer able to do, all because of this single incident that happened when he got electrocuted pushing a dock button at Frito Lay. Now, the doctors said that he should have been fine after the electrocution, but he wasn't fine. Of course, he cannot do a lot of things on his own because of the situation. Now, what you thinking that you just got electrocuted, they did not even give him the time off. He had to call off the next day and use a sick day. He told them he was in pain. They replied, "Okay, are you coming to work tomorrow?" Really? Now, also at one point, I believe he has a desk job too, where he actually works inside of an office, and he also works on the floor, on the warehouse floor. He actually asked them for a chair to sit in. They say no, they denied him the chair. They said if you're not 100%, you cannot work. So he went to get an MRI by his main doctor, and to find out that he had 2 herniated discs in his back, and that he should not be working, and that he needs surgery right away. And this whole entire time, he still had to work. They did not care. They still wanted him to work. They did not care at all. Brandon now has liver disease and is actually linked from him having an electric shock, as well as a pinched nerve that was caused by the 2 herniated discs. They had to remove 2 of the herniated discs from his neck because they was bulging into his spinal cord. He wasn't getting enough fluid to his brain. The doctor said any small fall or any small accident could leave him paralyzed from the neck down. Frito Lay denied him short-term and long-term disability, but they did not approve the short-term disability until months later. Frito Lay also cut his insurance off, so he had to pay out of pocket. And this paying out of pocket means he had to borrow money, he had to use credit cards, and at one point he actually had to use his children's piggy bank money to pay bills, and the doctor understood, and he said that you can pay whenever you can, pay half now, pay. And everybody know that situation when you're struggling. If you can't pay bills, if you hear a doctor say something like that, that's a blessing. So for that doctor, you know, that was very good for that doctor to do that, knowing his situation. Now, at one point, his wife said she would sleep at night and he would stop breathing, and she would have to wake him up just so he would continue to keep breathing. Brandon Ingram and his wife decided to sue Frito Lay. Frito Lay responded by actually stalking the family. They actually was recording the whole entire family throughout every single day, whether it was the kids outside playing, whether it was the wife outside with the kids, whether, I believe she said at one point she was doing her gardening, they was recording that. They recorded her going to the hospital having their child. They recorded Brandon, I think, walking into the doctor's office or walking somewhere, because you can see him with the cane and he's walking with his neck brace on. So Frito Lay, I have a major issue with this. This scares me right here. This man was electrocuted at your company, at your warehouse, and you're stalking the family to see if he's lying. The man had surgery. The man is uncomfortable. He cannot breathe right. He cannot do what he used to do. This man served the country as a Navy veteran, and you treat this guy like this, you treat his family like this, and for him to go and have to pay out of pocket to the doctor and have to use his own kids' piggy bank money to pay for his doctor bills, I'm very disappointed in Frito Lay for doing this, because you have to understand, we go and we work for these companies, and once we get hurt, they want to throw you to the side and they want to hire somebody else. They don't want to take care of you. This is major disrespect in the highest form. This man has basically put his life in jeopardy, and now he's in a situation where he can no longer do the things that he want to do, play with his kids, put on his own clothing, eat and feel comfortable in his own body. This man's life has changed. So Frito Lay, I don't know what to say, but I believe y'all need to make this right for this family, period. Anybody else, if y'all have comments, you know, I would love for y'all to like, subscribe. I would love for y'all to share this video, because I don't normally ask anybody to share videos, but this right here is very concerning, because companies always do this. They're always looking for a replacement. If you get hurt, your replacement is sitting there waiting for you. They do not care. As you can see, when he said, if you go check the video yourself, he said that if he wasn't 100%, they didn't want him there working. So, like I said, people, if you don't share any of my videos, if you don't like any of my videos, please like this video and just share it, and just share it everywhere. Appreciate it. Peace.